Okay. Alright, alright. Let's get some links out. Let us do this. Boom. We'll go here and go boom. Alright, alright. So we are good. They have a whole bunch of people here right now. We'll pop a little buff. Do one of these maybe? Yeah, we could do one. I think that's fine. I have enough alliance credits that could recover. Let's do Sun, Ethel. We're gonna try out the new gear. Right, Descend. Oh, we don't have any runes. Oh no. Hey, welcome. I didn't realize we didn't have runes. Did we not save any runes? Oh shoot. Maybe over here? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Go to here. Got kicked from L. Can't join back because they're in AOL. Damn. Yeah, I didn't get rewards either. I was hoping that I would get left in. But nope. Nope. I got nothing. Circle one. I'd rather get something better than 10% attack. It doesn't look like there is one. Music stopped. There we go. So you can clearly tell, and I've never fought this, or I don't know if I fought it this time, but you can clearly see our side, and then you can now see it's their uptime versus previous ruins. And they have a lot of people here. They have a whole lot of people here. So there's literally like 3 times at least the amount of players than when we are fighting later in the day. Like at least 3 times. It is a drastic difference. So we may not actually win this one, which is okay. I don't really care. I'm just here for the KP. I don't really care about the honor. But yeah, I was surprised to see it, in all honesty. I'm surprised, impressed, annoyed. But they have some pretty good stuff there. In terms of the player count. They have a lot of people they're gonna fight us with. There's a whole lot more dots here than we have. Play that right now. But we'll make it work, right? We'll make it work. God, I have so many pings on Discord. What in the world? Got 3 pings. It's probably all announcements to get on for runes. Yeah, get online, get voice chat. They sent... What's 486766? 486766. What was that? The third circle? There is a 10% attack, 10% defense, 15% research, and AP. 7% health. I thought there was a heal. Oh, here. Okay. So I'll come here. Okay, we have this. Drag to there. I am curious how long the walk time is. 29 minutes. That means I'm going to be fighting without buffs. That's okay. We'll be watching on the phone, fighting on the laptop. I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, this is a what are you guys doing over here? Are you guys fighting over here? You're just being, these guys are just being dumb. And there's no way you're trading well. These are both their tier 5. Like what are people thinking when they're hitting into 2 tier 5 and 2 more players? That doesn't really make sense. But this is interesting to note. You can clearly see the uptime downtime difference in the 2 kingdoms here. You could just come to A and fight. I will say what is also super interesting is that they have like 3-4 times the amount of players that they do in later time slots, but we pretty much have the exact same. I seems to have a little bit more, but it's interesting that it's not. It doesn't really look to be more. It doesn't really look to be less. It's just the exact same amount, 24/7. You just force them to come. I mean, it seriously looks like you guys have 3 to 4 times more players right now than when I fought you guys last 1 time, 2 times. It's not an insult. It's just time slots. People have different things going on in their days. Send a message from the other account. Wow. I assume that's you. That's messed up. But yeah, I don't know what the plan's gonna be, because you guys definitely have a lot more people than us. So if we're fighting more quantity and more quality, which you guys definitely have the quality, right? We know that. You have the more power. So we're fighting higher quantity and quality. This is not gonna be a fun ruins. This is not gonna be a fun ruins for us. But that's okay. You don't win everyone. I'm just not gonna film a hospital or anything, but okay. Get the KP. Yep, that's the name of the game. Chase that KP. It's 11:31 now. I don't have markers on. This opens at 12, right? Yeah. I guess we have no rush considering you guys have more people than us, so we're just gonna time it better. I guess that's our plan. That's what I would assume the see, what am I losing to? I guess the YSG makes the big difference there. You hit your 300 mil KP goal? Damn. Nice. Teach me your ways. That's great, man. Congrats. You guys are moving in? Nice, nice. The other interesting thing, I don't know when you started gathering, but we'll see if anyone's, or not if anyone, because obviously at least one will be. But we'll see how many people are AFK. Good luck from 3820. Just got into Lost Kingdom 4 KvK 2 10 hours ago. Nice. Are you happy with your matchmaking? Yeah, you're leading. Look at this schmuck. Oh, I can't send it back to me? Oh, they're just gonna full send it because we're not in yet. That's actually... Never mind. I won't say anything. Won't say anything. But, unfortunately for me, my timing wasn't exactly correct in terms of getting runes. So I don't think I'm gonna have runes for a bit. Kind of, but apparently there's no crystal research in KvK 2. I don't think there's crystal research until, there's no crystal tech until SOC. Thank God. $33.32. Whoa, you got a Scipio on this? That was a bold decision. He was probably a little outdated, no? With only tier 4? Yeah, it's not bad at all. What is that? That's, did you say? Is that KvK 3? Or no, I guess that would be... It would have to be at least 3. KvK is SOC, both out SOC Kingdoms. KvK 4, first time Crystal. You're used to playing SOC, it's different. Yeah, that's my experience right now. I'm running, I'm playing KvK 1. I'm used to KvK... Well, I'm used to SOC, not KvK. Gonna run Purus Aethelfled. That's a new one. With 110% attack, defense, 67% HP, 250k tier 4. Wait, you're running that for what? Oh, KvK 2. Okay. I thought you meant for KvK 4. I was like, that's crazy. That's an interesting idea. This is funny. Are they just gonna do our exact plan, like just against us? Yeah, KvK 2 though. I'm surprised Purus Aethel is the move. Are you just saving all your gold heads? Because from what I hear, Purus CJ is quite a move. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I like compulsively check the shop. Normally people Purus CJ. Yeah. It is indeed cooking. You know what? I wonder if I should stop at the first ruin, or first circle, grab a buff, and then keep going. That probably would be smart. Let's, we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab that, and then we'll keep running down. Let me see. This person's gonna get kicked. Oh wait, isn't this I don't know. Check the equipment you sent. I mean, if you want to add me, then I'll do it. But I am a little bit occupied at the moment. So if you want to add me, you can see my ID 206-269-173. Or my main is 611-477. My main is simple. It's 611-477. If that is easier for you. What are your marches, Killer? Because you seem relatively young to have BQ and Scipio and all that. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tier 5. Thank you, sir. Let's take a look here. Okay, maybe I won't take a look. It wasn't working. Yeah, so it seems... Well, I don't know if this is the second alliance necessarily, or if it's just who's showing up, but there's a lot more people down there than there was in the time I fought last. That's noticeably different. For sure, noticeably different. Send to the first circle. 11 minutes. So that means the second ball fight I do will have the buff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 tier 5 we're fighting. Sounds like a good time, alright? 7 tier 5. We got 20 minutes till it opens. Oh, I could have put the timer on my screen again. Maybe I'll do that. I kind of enjoyed having that. Clock. That was kind of a nice thing last time, I feel like. I mean, we have a decent amount of people too, but I don't think we have as many as you do. You referring to just the enemy in general, I suppose. Alright, so it opens in 19 minutes. So 19. We'll do save, begin. You need to change your notification settings to ensure that your timer... Oh, I see. Okay, let's relax now, timer. I knew that was happening. I was like, uh-oh. I'm not paying attention. K1 marches are so slow. Yeah, they really are. It is very noticeable. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Pop out. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We're gonna lose the chat for a second. There we go, because I wanted to put this up here. But you should the volume of me and the music should still be the same. Ooh, interesting. They're moving out. I don't love this call. CJ is CHEOK. It's like I got it. I don't know. You gonna make me pronounce this? It's like Choke Jun something. I don't wanna try to pronounce that. It's actually 9 tier 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I guess you're saying, yeah, there's Turk. I don't think we marked Turk. So that would be another. Oh no, Turk's marked. I don't know. I don't know if it is. Who's the 2 that we're missing or 3 that we're missing? Can I show it? Not at the moment. I'm not. This is KvK 1, so I don't have access to him. But oh, I could type it, I guess. Like it would be. This is what his first name would be. Oh yeah, you don't have him? Alright. Out of curiosity, I assume he's a wheel commander, right? Does anyone know? I'm not getting him for this account. He doesn't really fit my plan. Okay, hold on. Come on, fucking Lancelot, get your ass in gear. You got 8k gems because the KvK 2 wheel is coming this week. I would not do that. I would not do that at all, actually. You should have more than gems in like the next 7 to 8 days. That is way better if you only have 8k gems. 8k gems does not mean you should be spending on a wheel at all. I mean, depending on your VIP and stuff, I don't know what. Wow, what the hell is happening here? Why are we? Why are you AF? Who sends troops here in AFKs? That is the real question. I don't know what they're doing either, but. I mean, I'm fine with I'm fine with getting active, but let's figure it out here. I took damage already from AoE. Okay. I guess we're fighting. That was weird. It looks like there's such a divide, but we're actually fighting. No! No, it zoomed in! Oh no! Who am I running secondary? Aethel. It's the ultimate free-to-play combo there. Now, I did change up my gear big time last night. I broke up the 4 windswepts for some crazy takes. Oh, I'm being targeted right now. It's kind of okay though. I'm not really in a bad spot. Whoever this is is getting swarmed. Probably Bagra. It's usually how he plays. Ooh, that guy's dead. A Cav running through our ball. Come on, we gotta pop that. Yep, there he goes. We're getting pushed back a bit. I mean, they have way more people, and they are stronger on a one-to-one basis. So, I fully do not expect to be winning this right now. But I also expect that on refresh, they're gonna have some trouble. That's just the nature of it. I'm sure that I is getting stomped down south because they just don't have anywhere near the amount of players that other alliance had. But we'll see. I'll take a look shortly, probably. Got a lot more screen flickering right now. Please go see down south. Yeah, I'm don't really want to look there. But again, I'm not gonna get. I do take this this fight in the context that the last 2 were in your mediocre time / downtime, and you guys lost, like lost period. So we are going to probably not do well here. It is clearly your uptime, your peak uptime, which makes sense knowing your kingdoms or knowing your nationalities in there. But what is happening? Why am I not hitting? Alright, we're gonna hold on. We're gonna refresh. Not sure what's going on there. Let me see. Yeah, we got pushed out here. I needs to be better led on this. You didn't control any markers last German? Dude, don't you dare pretend that it was a marker issue. It was not a marker issue last Germans. You guys had literally a quarter of the players you have right now. It was an uptime downtime. It's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with an uptime downtime difference. But it was not markers, and that is ridiculous to say it's markers. Let's take a look, Oreo. Purest Aethel, huh? You forced everyone to come? Why wouldn't they want to come normally? This isn't bad. I mean, I'd like to see you, I think, a little stronger gear-wise. Like, this is very KvK 1 coded. And this is not very good, honestly. It doesn't really seem like you pulled anything for this. Is this your, also, Wedge is not the vibe. Wedge is not the vibe there. Should probably be, actually no, you run it with Aethel, I guess you have to do Wedge. I'll take it. And you see the Sevs are relatively similar, but the KP is good. That's because of the tier 5. Told them to call in sick. It's funny. I appreciate that. No, I mean, you guys you're doing a good job right now with the amount of players you got there. But it's... And I have no problem with saying any of that. Saying you're winning right now, saying all those things. That's for sure true, for sure okay. I just will not accept any assertion that last Ruins is won by anything other than... Or, sorry. I will not accept the assertion that it's not because of player count. We also shouldn't be doing this. We should be balling up in my eyes. The sooner we ball up and hit you guys while you're all going to be mid to low health, generally speaking, the better. I'm not using YSG because I don't have it. I'm free to play, and so I do not have it. I also am not active enough to get the gems. But yeah, you do have to be very careful with formations because you're about to get a new skill formation in December. But it's there's not much you can do about that, you know? 1 minute. Oh, I don't know if you're actually asking me about YSG or him, but I guess I answered that anyways. You're trying to fix the armaments, but unless you get better ones, you can't really do anything about it. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, though, if you haven't gotten better than that, you have some really bad luck. Those were really subpar. Close to KvK 1 on your main, debating if you should run Germany or France. Your inf main, absolutely France. It is not even a question in my eyes. I mean, unless you're a big spender, right? But France 20%, heal saved is pretty significant. Do you not have gold heads? Not to expert. I am still more of a traditionalist with avoiding YSG if you can't expert him. I know that's not maybe the right idea nowadays because of the swap event, but I still try to avoid him. I'm also nowhere near anywhere that would make him worth it. Like I think I have like oh, that was loud. But welcome to the stream. But I think I have only like 250 heads. Where is it? 228. So like I have nothing. I'm just a poor little free to play. So now we got the attack buff. I guess we'll just leave him there. 2 minutes, we get back out. I'm hoping there's a ball marker here. I don't know what this is. I also have... well, I don't know what this is either. Hold on. Let me take a look. Okay. I also think there's a better way to use I right now than this. Put a marker on this pass. Can you please put a marker on this pass? 5515 minimum. and Martel's an infantry march. So they're not pairing together. So what exactly do you mean? Just go through KvK 2 twice and then you're good. A KvK worth of extra KP and a lot of gold heads from honor. Yeah. Yeah. I think that Mina Waishi is one of the best marches in the early game. Period. And so if you could get Mina Waishi, I would probably do that. It's just the amount of skill damage procs you get on Mina combined with the Waishi amplification and AoE is just crazy. It's just good. Alright, so once we push them out, which is about to happen, we need I to get out as well. Is this guy AFK? Get here. It's an integration Martel. Uh-oh. We don't have the runes yet, so I don't have to focus on being in the square. What is my equipment? So my equipment is a little bit of a hot take, and you'll need to let me explain it. So give me a moment. Kill this guy, and I think we're good. So my gear, I was doing windswept with purple, but I decided to make a little bit of a change and work towards my eventual engineer plan, because I am going to turn this into a siege main, unfortunately, for all involved. Come on. Yes. I filled my rage on the stalker, and then I swapped it onto him. That's going to be a good report for us. Oh, I can get this off my screen now, can't I? Get off. Yeah, that is the art of timing, as we call it, killer. Okay, so now we just need to kill these. Get out of our ruins, please. Get out. This is just like a noob player. Doc, if you want to save this guy, fucking idiot. Oh, you kicked them. So he's just stupid. I'll let them kill him. I hate having to kill our own people. Surely we have a ball marker over here. Alright, we got first occupation. Three to 15. We cook, man. I gotta be honest. We only cook. If two alliances in square, we do not get honor. Bro, fucking doesn't allow non-friends. Like, grow up. You're not telling me this random guy gets too many messages. Is there any way to get skill resets as a free-to-play? Not really. What is my equipment? So, this is it. It's a little bit weird, right? So, before the other day, I was running this for Windswept with Shield, KvK, and the flag. But, I made the swap to this because I am going engineering. So, I'm going to end up doing engineering, or sorry, leadership boots, leadership weapon for Siege. So that's why I did that. It is so not the right decision for like 99% of players, but I'm doing this, okay? Let me just leave it like that. Most people should not do it. Like, the vast majority of players should not do what I did. I wonder if you said holy ego. I don't know if that was referring to me or if that was referring to the guy having friends only messages. I love this. I think this is such a good decision. But we'll see. We're about to fight again. We shall see. Since I'm here the whole time for this ruins, it would be pretty cool if I could get another 2 mil, 3 mil KP. At least, actually, now that I say that out loud, at least. We got to get some tier 5 markers going. I think those are super helpful for us. Yeah, I'm trying to think though. As far as skill resets go, I actually don't know of how you get it outside of recharges, if there is a way. Your current equipment is leadership boots and legs. The legs are crit on craft, hope cloak, and wait. So that's interesting. So you did leadership with infantry, because that is not traditional. Usually, if you're doing leadership, it's for archers. I don't know why we advanced. That was a little bit dumb of us. We should have just stayed in our tight little ball back there. Ooh, we're getting pushed here, and people are going downwards. I don't know why. Yeah, that's an interesting gear set for infantry. Oh, you made the crit archers. Okay, so you are very much so in the know, as they say. Oh, this report's gonna be ugly. That's totally valid then. If you crafted it, but you made the crit archers, you did the right thing. Maybe there's a marker to reset. Seems like we're retreating a bit. I don't mind a quick retreat. No need to fight with the bad trades. I'm down for that. I could use a refresh. I may let myself die here. I kind of want to die here for that faster refresh time. Can I get another skill cycle off? I think that's the goal. Yeah, I got it off. Alright, that's fine. That report's not going to be pretty. I already know that one. 55k. Yeah, that was not a pretty report. Oi, little fate changer action. What do we think? 55 to 20, maybe? Oh, okay. Did that combine with the other report? That's not bad. I'll take that. 58 to 50? That's not bad. Could be way worse. And in terms of like, oh, I get one big negative report, 57 of 50 is practically even in my eyes. I mean, it's negative. It's not even, but it's good enough. That's not bad. I'll take it. Especially considering that was our refresh timing. Not bad at all. You saw boots for Eternal Empire when you get helm. Yeah, you know, infantry is one of those, is the only troop type that I don't know what exactly is the meta. Because I've seen some people use, like, I think they're called like Shios. I've seen people use, what are those gloves called? Not Sacred Grips, is that what they're called? I'm not sure. I don't really know the infantry meta right now. I just know the archer meta, cav meta, and I've learned a bit about engineering. 75 isn't fighting because they have no one to fight, right? And then who's taking this? No one? Looks like no one's taking that. Here, yeah, we don't have anyone really fighting there. They're just taking bad trades. It's interesting. It looks like this is a big downtime for us, which I didn't know. I thought this would have been a decent uptime because we have a lot of Europeans. There's 2 metas for infantry. There's 2 KvK, 2 Eternal, 2 non-set, which is what I said. Oh wait, no. Because you go Hope Cloak. Hope Cloak, Eternal Knight. And then you go, I guess you do the boots in that situation. Why can't I click? That was weird. Didn't let me click. 6. And then there's one with 2 KvK, 4 non-set. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't think I do either of those in my main right now. Given I don't really field... Infantry is my 3rd march. My march priority is cavalry, archers, then infantry on my main. But that's interesting. And I think that makes sense too, so I don't dispute it, if you will. I am correct, by the way, when I say there's no way to check your helps, like if I'm at 3,000 or 1,000 yet, that type of thing. Well, I know when I'm at 1,000, it'll stop coming in. So I know that, but I don't know about the other stuff. Okay. There's no way. I may actually create I may message creator support for that. Like maybe that'll be my little push. Like what I push to get for everyone. Not that I am worth anything, but if I have to ask for one basic feature, it would be that. For sure. There's a 3rd one being looked at, which is 222, Leadership, Eternal Empire, and Hope Cloak, Eternal Knight. Yeah, Leadership is interesting because it's both great and terrible at the same time. Wow, we are pushing so quick. We do not allow any time for us to refresh. Like, I doesn't even have a ball formed. They're forming a ball. Why are we pushing? They can have honor, guys. We don't really need honor that bad. Let's push properly. Okay. 3,400. Unfortunately, I did get kicked for circle rewards, so I didn't get any of those gems and whatnot. So that is going to hurt me a bit on this account. But, like I always say, whenever I start to feel bad, I'll just go drop a gold chest on the main. Is it empty? What do we think? I'm waiting. I'll wait for them to come through. If you look into it, it is 14 health and 3 defense over 17.5 defense, 0 attack. It's interesting. Holy sad faces. I mean, I think we pushed that way too early, personally. I know the infantry set itself is garbage, so that doesn't surprise me. You left the live when I said bad timing. Yeah. Yep. So there's... Came back and it seems bad time for you guys. Yes and no. I mean, this was not... That was a bad decision from our leadership. Like, it was certainly refresh timing, but it also... This was... We pushed too early. We pushed way too early. We should have let our ball form more. I mean, I literally just advanced, and we've been fighting up here for like 4 minutes. Still haven't refreshed and you attacked twice. Yeah, I think that's correct. With the inf set, it's good if you have 4 piece because you can get 3 defense and 10% march speed. Yeah, that's not bad. Gotta love some march speed, am I right? Infantry's just in a weird place, I feel like, with gear. Like, you have gear, you have a set, you don't really want to do the set, but at the same time, there's some goodies, like march speed that you consider. It's weird. It is a bit of a weird situation. Alright, you guys are pushing the hell out of this ruin. You guys are not staying in the ruin at all. Holy crap. Hopefully your AoE flies she hit me. I'm sure it did, don't you worry. If I'm good at anything, it's getting hit by the enemy. You know? Hey, we got what, 30 viewers right now? That's sick. For an early morning stream, my time. Worth waking up. Almost went back to bed. I was like, did barbs last night. Waking up at 7 a.m. like 4 hours later for this. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's go. Screen flicker. 33, you forgot a 3. Oh, was it 33? My bad to you 3 people. Or now 2 people, it looks like. See, you guys overcommitted here, but I think you have a marker and people just aren't listening. That's my theory. So now all these people are going to get sad-faced, which is good for us. And good trades for me. How the hell did I lose my rage? I'm going to get aggressive here. I'm not gonna back up at all. Push. They overcommitted. Let's go, sad face. You're streaming again? Yeah, 3 streams in like 15 hours. Good theory. Yeah. Yeah, I know what's up. Killer. I can figure that stuff out pretty simply. You're speedy at the moment. You're running CM with CJ with flag crit and wind scars crit. Wow, wind scars crit and flag crit is a crazy combo. That is in fact a crazy combo. Wow, did your main ball go to fight I? That's kind of a crazy decision as well, no? Or did they go to refresh? Maybe you guys called a refresh. See if I could pull people up. Maybe a tiny bit. Never mind. I don't think that was worth it, what I was just trying to do. Oh, this is definitely you targeting me, isn't it? This is definitely you. No, it's not. I'm lying. I'm lying to you all. Ooh, hello. No, give me this guy. You just healed 28k. That's not much. Are you doing are you healing 3.4k at a time? Are you healing in batches, Duck? No, not you. Yeah, I just saw Cav and I was like, oh, he's hard targeting me. Ooh, you guys got bananaed. Yeah, we're gonna push through at this bottom. You guys got really distracted with I though. Oh, you did accidentally do it. Damn. Yeah, I just healed I think like 70k, but I did it in batches of 3.4 at a time. So I to this day have not used a single minute of speed ups healing, which I'm quite pleased with, if you couldn't tell. I've managed to batch heal all my healing or passively heal. Though, I will point out that we do have arc this time, so I do think I'm going to end up having to use speed ups just for arc purposes. Because otherwise I can't get into arc with the hospital, right? Surprised they're targeting me. Are you lot all from 73? No, you got some good variety here. There's a couple 73ers. But Killer is from 74. There's a bunch of new names I don't recognize. Or not a bunch, but a handful of new names. Kirk Peralta said, you're a new player in ROK and never been to KvK. What should you pair with Sun Tzu? You're unlucky, did not get CM. Do I go with Aethel or save up for Wheel? So if you could get YSG, which is the Wheel Commander, it is definitely a strong option. But you have to understand that it'll require... Oh god, I have no idea what we're doing right now. We can't go to this corner because we don't hold the ruins. Ooh, you guys are backing out for us? Okay. Interesting decision. I guess you're going to try to pincer us, is the plan? But I guess that's okay. Yeah, but that's not even it, Wonder. If you spend... So let's... Hear me out, okay? 70 spin... Okay, hold on. I'm not wording this right. 100 spins is a 70,000 gem cost. 100 spins, on average, will give you 90 gold heads. You need 690 gold heads. Okay? For reference. So, that's probably like either 500k gems if we just talk raw gems, or a lot of gold heads. Now, you could still use him, and we had this whole discussion earlier this stream. YSG is still better than Aethel if it is... I like to say 3 for the last skill, so 5-1-1-3. But generally speaking, if you are a free-to-play and not going to be insanely active chaining and all that stuff, you might as well just do Aethel. I run Aethel, you know? I am actively running Aethel as we speak. Who is this? 4Figs? Yeah, 4Figs did this last time too. I mean, if you guys care about Honor that much, I guess it works out. He's just kind of taking bad trades because of it, though. Alright, so we should occupy this. Here we go. We're going to lose it in, like, literally a second, but... I'll sad face. How's the fight going? Honestly, a little better than expected, because they had a lot more people than us. This time slot, it seems. But, I mean, I think generally speaking, they're probably winning a tiny bit. No, they're winning a good bit. A tiny bit would probably be a little bit untrue of me to say. I want a sad face, so I should actually... I should poke here. Yeah. But I do think they're winning over us right now. Ooh, that's even another bad report. I probably should just refresh when I hit 50k or so. Yeah, I think what Wonder said could be right. Oh, shit. Alright. Okay. We'll take it. That's not bad. I'll take that. I thought that was going to be, like, super negative. I didn't realize I fought for that long. Ethel putting in the work. But yeah, I mean, Wonder, you're saying a 2-head difference for me. I believe it. I mean, you could just do the math in terms of you're guaranteed 23 single heads, 16 from the 2 8 spots you can get. So, but okay, Wonder is giving wonderful advice right now. And I actually didn't mean to say it like that, but he's giving really good advice to you guys right now. The issue you run into is, oh no, did I hit the help cap? Oh shit. Did I misclick? Oh no, did I hit the help cap already? That's not good. Shit. Can I show the runes? Aren't you fighting, or is this, you said this is someone else? Here you go. This is the best view I can give. Yeah, we just did a swap. Would I recommend going for YSG or just run Aethel? If you can get 5113 and eventually get the 5555, it's worth it. But I would definitely recommend Aethel as a safer option. Wow, I'm actually in such a bad position. Sorry, I'm like very distracted by the fact that I hit the help cap already. That's so bad. In the city, 235k. Okay. Do I want to use speed ups already? I guess I could. What time is it? I got 30 more minutes. I guess we'll use it. It's not even universals. We'll just do it in the big batch. Oh, I gotcha. I thought that was like an alt or something. Let me just clear this, then I'll send my merch out. Wait, I just got a help. How did I get a help? I don't know. I'm confused. Let me just finish this. I shouldn't have been able to get a help. R75 took a circle. I forgot you guys had your circle occupation. Every few minutes you get a help? Oh, really? I didn't know that. 75 taking a circle, though, is a wild time. Unsurprisingly, they didn't take the ones that would help them to the others. Oh, Smoothie. You guys make me laugh. If you guys, for instance, had taken this one first, you would have gotten all damage and you would have got rallied capacity to do the other one easier. But instead, you did the counterattack one. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? But, still. Where did I get it from as a free-to-play? I just haven't spent any. I haven't spent any healing speed-ups. And I don't do any stupid fighting in Home Kingdom. A lot of sad faces from I and I. Took us 20 minutes to take the circle. Interesting. Yeah, this is gonna pull some people's attention away. You're the luckiest person alive. You just did your last 80 cents for egg event, and in total you got 2 legs, 1 Eternal Night, and a Ash. There's no way you mean full blueprints. What do you mean? You mean like 5 spots or something? Or 10 spots? There's no way you're telling me you got full blueprints. What do I think about 79 KvK? I need to like take notes. I think that's the one that I was saying is ridiculous that they're the 1v3, right? I think that's the one that I was saying, how are they 1v3? You pulled 7 10 frags? That is insane luck. That is wild. I guarantee you, by the way, just my little prediction for you, that 76 is going to have a very funny king mail about how well they fought to win, even though we didn't send anyone there. We sent them all to 74. So if you're lucky now, you're going to have 0 luck later? Yep, that's probably correct. Could probably test the inf leadership theory. Yeah, you do have Arc. You do have an Arc upcoming. Oh yeah, he's totally right, by the way. I glossed over that. You should not be pulling for Ashes and Eternal Night for sure. You could get those from Tavern. You get 1 billion of them from Lucerne. He is definitely right about that. I kind of glossed over that. I agree with him. With Tato. For sure. By getting leadership leads, you could maybe crit it. Yeah, I was sad I didn't crit my thing. I crafted the boots and I didn't get a crit. Well, oh, you have Arc Leader, which will be interesting. You have 3 blueprints for leadership legs, and you already have 2 extra helm set pieces. Cav is your 3rd march, so you'd rather be getting... Well, if you have that much extra stuff, I guess it's fine. Because even then, you're just going to use KvK gear probably next. Where are you guys going next for your circle? I would assume it's the middle one, because that's the closest to you guys. We have no one here. What are you guys occupying next? Are you waiting until after ruins, maybe? We had a fresh ball marker. Did we change it? No. When I'm following the markers, like a good kid. Not that I'm a kid, but like a good guy. Most likely to skip set piece helm for Cav. Yeah, I'm working on the boots right now on my main. What's a good power to be with 1k? So I said we sent all of our players to fight us in ruins and we're not winning. I mean, I guess. It's again, it's a story of time slots. I cannot emphasize that enough. If we win in 18 hours of the day and we lose in 6 hours of the day, am I gonna lose sleep over it? No. No, I'm not. What is a good power to be at KvK 1 with 1k spent? 23 to 28 M. I think closer to 28 mil is what you'd want. I think, yeah, bare minimum. I agree with that, Wonder. I think that because we have free to play at 26 mil, but they're like the best free to play we have. I don't think 23 would be good. I think 28 is about what you would want to be at a minimum. And then anything above that means you also managed your account well. But what I will point out is you were 39 mil at 300 spend KvK 1. Yeah, but you just require like immense levels of activity and knowledge. You know what I mean? But no, what I was about to say is that it depends on how you're doing $1,000, right? And this isn't a bad decision necessarily, but let's say you did, you know, Mina for 200, and then you got, okay, let's just read this. 73 is AOO? Do we really? Maybe L does? We don't have AOO here. 39 mil, 300 spent is cap. That's totally possible. That is not cap at all. In 66, a free-to-play is 30 mil, killer. Anyways, you maxed Mina, got VIP 10, 200k saved. What should you focus next? Easily VIP 12. Easily VIP 12. Yeah, I mean, as much as that's an excuse, it's also kind of a diss on herself for bad leading. So, hey, Koala. Welcome. But yeah, I think, Nick, it's very obvious that in 8 days, when More Than Gems comes, you're going to push for VIP 12 so that you go from getting 1 gold head a day to getting 2 gold heads a day. I think that's a pretty safe take on what you should do. Man, I don't understand your take, killer. There's literally a free to play right now that's like 31 mil in that's 31 mil or something in 66. Is there a big difference in Max and Mina, or leave it at 5521? I mean, that's just a spend question. 55, all you need to actually use him in KvK 1 is 5511. But as far as what you're gonna say for, is it better? Obviously it's better, you know? But is it I don't know how to answer. Is there a big difference? I don't think that it doesn't go from unusable to usable, I guess is what I tried to say. Like, this is an upgrade, but it's nothing astronomical, but it is an upgrade. Like, these are yeah, I don't know. Spent around 50 and you're only at 13 mil. Yeah, it's a lot of it comes down to knowledge in KvK 1. It's all experience and knowledge. Maggie was 27, 28 mil before KvK 1 as a free to play. Well, that's not true, Fluffy. That we know is not true. Well, killer, it's very dependent on experience and your kingdom. I mean, you guys should have experienced this because of the spend level of Bagra. But like, this guy in 66 probably was getting like 30 gold chests a day for 80 days, you know what I mean? So he's getting like 400 days of speed ups minimum just from that. Maybe he spent too many gems on VIP. Well, Fluffy, she was 26 mil when she quit the other day. So you can't tell me she was 27, 28 mil before KvK But I don't even think your peak power is 26, 27 mil. Forget where I have to go to search. Well, you're only on day 14 or something, aren't you? Wait, let me see what you said earlier. Nick, you said... Oh, I don't know what you said, actually. How old is your kingdom right now? Hey, Yas. At what moment should you eco all your generic speed ups for healing? So if you're one marching, I try to keep around 100 days to be super comfortable. I think 100 days is like very comfortable for one march. So yeah, you could do what you will with that info. It is day 14. Okay, so think of it this way, right? If you are... Oh, I'm gonna get a little distracted fighting. But if you did VIP 12 tomorrow, that means you're not fighting for another 90 days, which means you're getting 90 additional gold heads, right? And you don't get YSG for another 80 days, so that's 80 additional gold heads. So, in other words, in addition to the speed ups you're saving from the 5% buff, in addition to the other stuff in that push that you're getting, I think there's stuff like sunset tickets, which is more equipment, so you get better gear, right? Better trades. You're also getting a very similar amount of gold heads at the end of the day. Because again, 70k gems equals 100 spins, which equals 92 heads. So you're getting probably something like 50 more heads for not doing VIP at the cost of, you know, I don't know, 60 days of speed ups probably, at least, around there. I mean, I was VIP 12 before I even did my jumper on my main account. I know that's totally irrelevant to what we're talking about, but I did it before I even jumped. I had Max Mina VIP 12. I was just hanging out day one because I wanted to get it from the start. Well, note to self for future. 12 UTC is a bad time for fighting 74. The trades haven't been awful though. They've pretty much been even for me. I'm sure many other people have gotten very negative trades. Ooh, I'm gonna get killed here. I pushed a little bit up rather than out. $400 days is not close enough to get 39 mil. Yeah, but they're chaining 24/7. I'm saying you get 400 extra days probably minimum from gold chests, not counting the VIP, not counting the gems, etc. So if you're getting 400 days from your VIP, or sorry, 400 days from your gold chests, you're chaining 24/7 on the account. I think you would be really surprised how much speed ups you get. And resources just aren't an issue because of the chaining and the farms you run. Your day 200, staying strong at VIP 16 at the moment. That's good. VIP 16, that's solid. Then when you get that all damage buff, get into the next couple VIPs. I should go down into this main ball, but am I counting everything? I'm counting everything in my head, if that's what you're asking. When I'm talking about the 39 mil stuff. I mean, I don't think Killer assumed it was 39 mil in troop power, you know? Yeah, 74 won this ruins. I think that's a fair statement. That's what I would say. I'd say 74 won this ruins. I don't think it was, you know, obviously a clear win in terms of... Can you guys kill me so I can go home, please? Thank you. Jesus Christ, that took way too long. I don't think it was a clear-cut win, but it was definitely overall a win. Ooh, another even one. I'm shocked at how even my reports are right now. And even those even sevs, I still came out ahead. Alright, I'll get back out there in a moment. What do you guys call the refresh, it looks like? Yeah, you got a ball already for me. $38.20 GV20. Let's see what you guys are sending me. Oh, it's Nick Escanor. Yeah, so it would cost you almost all your gold, almost all of your gems. Also, keep in mind, by the way, that in addition to the gold heads I said, you also get all of the goodies from maxing more than gems versus waiting. So that's something. That's something to be said. So just wait 8 days to push VIP for more than gems. 14-day old kingdom. Yeah. Don't get caught up in the gear trap either. Like, not everyone's going to agree with this, but I would skip this. I would skip this. And these two are fine for now. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. This is fine. I assume now you're going to go skill tree. Max this out too. That's fine. It's not bad. Yeah, we're definitely... This is not our day. I mean, this is always going to look bad because of the tier 5 difference, but... I'm curious to see what the scans look like, because we get the scan data every time. Not craft any equipment except for the ones with gathering speed. You only crafted blue and purple. Yeah, I do the same thing, except I skip most purples too. Only purple I craft is the pants, the health infantry pants. Alright, we're just going to send that. We're not going to do another heal. 140 gold heads. Yeah, Karok's humility. You are China, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think the plan that we said makes sense for you. I was gonna send a wave, but why not? Yeah. That voice chat's probably a bloodbath right now. It's okay. I mean, you're not gonna win, and you misclicked your AP bottles. Did you clicked a lot over? That sucks. I think you can get that fixed with VIP support if you have it. You gotta spend 140k AP? Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you talk to support, I think they could fix that. Like, just say it glitched. There is actually a glitch in the game about auto barbing. Well, you're in KvK, so it's fine, I guess. Smoothie, get out of here. You're this 3-march chain. 140k AP is a significant amount of AP, but good luck. You need honor. Did I TP again? Of course I TP'd again. We got ruins. I wasn't gonna march from all the way across the zone. So it looks like what happened here is INL was in arc, so they weren't winning, and then their arc ended, and then they won. That's what it looks like. If you get 5 barbs on average per chain, it's 14,000 barbs. You also are gonna miss out on all your generation, but I wish you the best of luck in your barbarian genocide. Oh wow, they took it right as I was going through. Should you try to get as many honor points as you can? I mean, obviously honor helps out your kingdom, but for you, 75 is not going to win honor, so don't worry too much about it. And it's definitely not worth pushing AP during bad events or something. Now, there are times where there are not bad events. How do we still have this, by the way? Do you guys not have pure? You have S in here? Oh yeah, you got S, so it's still us. That's funny. You can say this is a fun ruin lead by... When you lead, you win. Yeah, I mean, I think the bottom line is that you guys have a pretty strong uptime. I think it's the bottom line. What kingdom is this? This is 3873 versus 3874. It's a 1v3 KvK where we are fighting into the 3 for some reason, but but yeah, it's an experience. I have to say, now that we're almost done, I'll say this. I am so surprised we never put I all the way around here like this. I thought that's what was going to happen. The second you guys had all this set up, I thought they were going to shift to the top and go like that. It's a 1v2, they don't count? Nah, it's a 1v3. You guys still have like a 1.5 billion alliance that we have to fight. How are they possibly targeting me? I'm nowhere near the front. Ooh, now I'm in the front. Ah! I'm always nervous targeting archers because I feel like it's going to be a strong tier 5. But it wasn't marked, so I'm just trusting my leaders that they would mark it. Ooh, that Cav's gonna get popped. Ooh, he's getting popped. Uh-oh. I'm getting popped. Sorry, guys. I'll read chat a little more in a second. Slightly distracted. Slightly distracted. KP chasing. Man's gotta eat. This guy is such a loser. He's not even doing it with the Mina, he's doing it with the belly. guess man's gotta eat. Eat that KP. I think it's worth it to stick it out. He's so low. Maybe not. I wonder if there was a new marker placed. Seems like we've pulled out a little bit of this area. You guys definitely obviously had a marker placed. Alright, let's never seen this guy in my life. I mean, I was gonna fight him. I don't mind. All right, let me go back to the chat now. Pethers, you agree with the I move, but lead work don't see this. Who's paired with Sun Tzu? I'm doing Sun Aethel. That is the vibe for this KvK. Generally speaking, I keep getting good reports or even reports, which is, you know, as a free-to-play against 10 tier 5 players, super good in my eyes, and I would love to hear someone argue me on that. Would love to hear someone's argument as to why that's not good. Let's go here. You pointed out last time. Why is your kingdom so bad? But you migrated in when it was awful. What happened to it? Use the same city skin. Yep, it's that free-to-play attack infantry city skin. I don't know why anyone stayed in 75. I mean, it's not like it was a secret. This is how your KvK was going to turn out, you know? I am surprised I've never gotten, or not gotten, but seen deads in the reports of the fighting. You went because it was bad? Why, for MGEs or something? Yeah, I'm free to play on this character. This is a free to play character. No growth fund, no Lucerne, no nothing. Just a poor free-to-play player. But I'm cooking. I mean, generally speaking, I even though I'm free-to-play, my trades are not bad at all. 60 to 74, that's just AoE, but 3 to 15, 34 to 37. 3 to 16, 16 to 57, 33 to 91. You know. You want to get into a decent alliance anywhere else? Yeah, but the thing is, if you were in our top 3 alliance, it would be better than your top 1 alliance, practically, at least. Did I already complete the 7K event? Nope. I gotta keep working on that. I did a bit in my stream last night, but we're still only on 21. And I still have to spend my AP on my main, actually. But no. It has been a bit of a slower process than I expected it to be. I will be completing it, but that's a problem for after the ruins. You're level 23 and completely out of AP. That sucks. So you're just stuck spam doing the city stuff and the 500k resource gather. I don't know if you can get enough though. No, that's spending a little bit. I was trying not to spend on either my main or my restart. Well, obviously not the restart, it's free to play. But I was trying not to spend on my main for it. Is 4.5 million power a month into the kingdom good? You're not a month in, right? Aren't you only on day 14? Might buy the bundle. 75 was near KvK 1 and you had to wait another week for KvK if you didn't migrate. I guess, but you act like you got to fight. You don't fight until Kingsland in 75. Oh, it's not Nick? I assume Nick changed account. That's funny. I kind of made an assumption that Pumpernickel was a joke about being Nick. I'm stupid. Anyways. I don't know. I feel like 30 days, 4.5 mil is like kind of a free-to-play power. What's the ruins looking like? Oh shoot, it's over. I'll go back to fight a little bit more, but yeah, it's over. Yeah, I think it's for sure fair to say that 74 won this ruins. And if anyone says anything different in my alliance, I will definitely say something. We did not win this ruins. I mean, no ruins is 100% one side, 100% the other. But I think this was like an 80-20, 70-30, with 74 being the 70 or the 80. We'll run this march down, and then I'll probably random TP or something and do some barbs. Maybe I'll go to my main first so that I can let those finish. 101v1? Nope. No, I do not. I mean, besides tech and gear difference, I have no interest in wasting my stuff fighting where it's not needed. I mean, honestly, you could make an argument that I should just back out right now. Well, not even an argument. It's just kind of obvious that I probably shouldn't be going back into these ruins. Yeah, I needs to like wake up to the fact that they're not getting even remotely okay trades. Like, you cannot convince me that these 10 people are doing well against the, like, 25. I don't see a world where that's, I don't see a world where this makes any sense what I has been doing. Like, it made sense in the other time slots because they would basically take one for the team and we would do all this work up here. But if we're not doing the work up here, it makes absolutely no sense for I to be doing what they're doing. I feel like I just always takes it immediately when I need it. It's like a funny thing. You're getting positives stuck? I just don't see how the vast majority are, especially considering all the mix I see. Like, you've got a mixed CC, you've got a mixed buy bars. Looks like this guy thinks he can go in solo. He's going to solo 25 guys. Turn around. Maybe I should turn around. It looks like our ball is just kind of retreating. You're one of the only people in your alliance getting positives? Yeah. Yeah, this is like, honest to God, I don't think we play these ruins right. Like, we don't really play with drain in mind, which is not really what we should be doing in our situation. Not being able to walk through this pass is going to get me killed in a second. Who is this? Pincher? Alright. Now, oh, see, it just got me killed because it delayed me by a second. This is the time to withdraw. This is the time to get the fuck out of there. Hey, let's go. See, if you know what you're doing, it's still worth it. 11 to 21. Alright, well, noose refreshing is kind of wild, but I guess that's okay. There's no ruins, so. Alright, let me switch to the main. Okay. I should run Bjorn's Sun, it's less squishy. I mean, Sun Aethel's cooking. You're in arc but only 14 enemies showed up. Well, you'll get some bots to fight then, I believe. What'd you say, Killer? Can I explain why Razgrim are tier 5 using buy bars as primary? Yeah, I mean, the only reason I could think of is that he's running Mina YSG and then buy bars Sun or something, and he's just rotating the two of them. Let me just hold on. I gotta get this out. My city. Let them start working while I do stuff. Bots are only in silver. Oh, I thought they also went in gold. I didn't realize that. I mean, Bybars is really good. He's just typically not used in ruins by whales. But if he, logically speaking, a whale should in KvK 1 would have an infantry pairing and a cavalry pairing, in which case he's not doing buy bars. Nope, nothing good. Nothing good. Holy chests though. 3 chests. Woo! That'll be a fun day tomorrow. Yeah, I've seen some really good things with Pyrrhus. So I've never used him because he wasn't around when I learned everything. But I have seen and heard only really good things. You should make a restart. It looks fun. It is fun. It really is. It is a good time. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of negatives too, but it is, generally speaking, a lot of fun. You thought I was free to play? I'm free to play on my... Hold on. Oh yeah. I am free to play on my restart. 18.5 mil is a free to play account. Fully free to play. Haven't spent the literal penny. And then this is not. This is not free to play. You sent your reports? Yeah, I'll take a look when I go back for sure. Pierce is goated. Yeah, and then his synergy with CJ makes him worthwhile investing for KvK 2 purposes too. Enemies didn't show up for pass 4. Yeah, I mean, no one... I don't think many people should be fighting at pass 4. There's nothing to fight for, so... How is 73-74? Who's gonna win? I think... Well, today 74 won the Ruins. I think that 12 UTC... is a time that does not favor us and is an uptime for them, and that showed today. I think that our leadership didn't quite recognize the immense difference in amount of people and didn't make the proper adjustments. I said it earlier, but I think our I was trying to go toe-to-toe with an alliance with triple the amount of people, and we all know is stronger than them. I don't think that was the right plan. Where's Achilles? We'll throw Achilles behind him. There's Achilles already out of my city. We need a Mina. That's fine for this. Pierce is crazy now, especially in KvK 2 in front of CJ. The amount of normal damage stacking gets crazy. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. So on my main, which is obviously where I'm at right now, I still have to get through this. Which this will help and this will help, so see where I am after all this. I'll get another 15 from this. Yeah. I don't know. I think our leadership just needs to be a little more dynamic when things go wrong. And if they could figure that out for the future, we'll probably be fine. I mean, we will be fine, right? Ruins at the end of the day are kind of just a warm-up. You're hesitating to go full arch and get a second march with Cyrus. Going arch in 2025 would be a wild decision. I would not go arch. The only reason to go arch is if your pity is really high. Like if you're locked in because of your pity. Otherwise, you should not be going arch for sure. Ooh, come on, get there in time. Is this it? Or is there another guy? So, Thutwise, she and Pierce, CJ it is. Yeah. Now, Arch is dead, and Pincer will probably be dead as well come May. So it's a little bit tough, but yeah, you definitely have to go Pincer. Because the fall off of Arch is just going to be too much for you. What does KvK 2 look like after finishing KvK 1? Are you asking about the map, or what are you asking about specifically? Because we can talk about it. KvK 2 is like an all-out fighting KvK. KvK 3 is a farming KvK, where you're supposed to like recover from that and prepare for KvK 4, which is another big fighting KvK. Yeah, if you clarify that, I can even pull up the map and we can go look at it or something. I'm just letting you know, CC do his work, auto barbing. KvK 1 is more fun. Yeah, I think it is. I would agree with you. I think generally speaking, most people would agree with you. Yeah, just because I say it's more fighting doesn't mean it's more fun. The map is a nightmare. Like, you have this massive zone 5. The intensity? Yeah, it's heavily Diplo dependent, but if you have good Diplo, it can end up being even more intense for sure. But it's all about your matchmaking and your Diplo. I mean, that goes for every KvK, right? Besides KvK 1, really. But yeah, you get a huge Zone 5 fight. Then you get a potential of a Zone 6 fight, because they could be an enemy, they could be an enemy, they could be an enemy. So that's, again, 2 fighting zones. And then you have Kingsland, and Kingsland is a pretty big sized Kingsland, right? So 3 fighting zones. Technically no altar fight. Technically. But it is a intense KvK. So I need to use my AP, and then we will go back to the restart and start barbing. Whether I do that on stream or not is to be discovered in a bit. Is TBD, as they say. But yeah, I think that our Zone 6 is going to be interesting. I believe someone told me it opens at 20 UTC. And so if it opens at 20 UTC, I think it'll be interesting to see how it compares with what we just experienced. Does he need to be expert? Honestly, I've like never used him really. Where even is he? So let me take a look. Obviously every commander needs that done. March, holy shit, he gets 40% attack. Whenever it takes skill, smite, or combo, 30% chance to reduce by 10. That's a garbage skill. Oh wait, actually, hold up. 50% reduction, 50% chance. Oh, it's not for a time though. Yeah, that's garbage. If it said for like 1 second, it would be decent. Plus the cooldown, obviously. If the commander's troop is only infantry, it deals 5% more normal damage. Whenever it launches a base attack against a field troop, it has a 50% chance to cleanse 1 debuff from itself. Interesting. And then this has a 50% chance to reduce the damage by 50%. Deal smite damage to 3. Wow, that's pretty good. Cooldown on 10 seconds sucks, but that's actually pretty good. 5515, yeah, I think that makes sense for minimum investments, but I think that the expert's actually half decent, honestly. It's not a bad, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Oh god, I'm tired. Alright, I've been collecting these for a good bit now. I'm at 324. Probably do one of my streams, I'll open all of them. 324 of them. That'll be fun. A budget March would be a 5511 Pierce and a 5511 CJ. Yeah. 15 had like 3 days straight of fighting. Yeah, that's what we had on my main a bit ago, which was obviously a lot of fun. He ain't that bad SSC2 with BQ, though, in lower seeds, I suppose. At that point, you would have done something wrong if you can't get higher than that. I mean, you should really be getting close enough to a 5511 just from Tavern. Probably at like 5211 just from Tavern with the Pierce. But I don't know. I personally don't think you keep either for SOC. I don't think CJ is worth it SOC wise. Now if he's worth swapping, I'm not sure either. Like maybe he's good enough to be out of that category for you. But I almost wonder if it would make the most sense just to expert him and then swap him. Like I could see that making sense. No, you swapped them? Yeah, that's kind of what I was just thinking. I wouldn't be using CJ in modern days. Damage track is garbage. I don't think, did he even have much defense? I don't think so. Anything other than dailies to spend $3 gifted flux on? I think there's a couple like really odd pop-ups, but I think you just wait for a recharge and you do that. I think, right? I'm trying to think. The Lucerne is obviously a 5. Pretty much everything. I think there's an equipment thing. Like when you first get a Silent Trial, is that a $2.99 bundle? Yeah, Epic. Yeah, I think when you get an accessory, like an Epic accessory, I think you get one. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, that's like ages ago, right? You're going to swap your Martel for BQ and CJ for LC. I mean, I think the only reason... So, I'm very, very, very hesitant to suggest that. Because you have Infantry coming out in January. So it's... And QSH is so strong right now, so it's like... If you've committed hard to Infantry gear, it's a hard world to be in. For another 2 months or so. So, I'm not entirely sure what I would advise. I guess I would advise, can you do QSH? Do QSH. If you can't do QSH, figure it out. We'll figure it out from there. New formation is coming with the new Cav. Not with them, but similar. So, late November is the new Cav. Sometime unknown in December is skill damage formation. Then January is new infantry. Something like March or April is new combo formation. And then May is new smite formation. That is the forecast. And by forecast, I mean that's what we've been told. You missed KvK 1, the simple days. Yeah. That's how I feel about armaments, for sure. You said you have a versatile infantry equipment considering leadership. You can do epic equipment for archers to fill the slot. Then still have expertise LC and get new inf commanders with him. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's valid. I think it's just so obvious that QSH isn't going anywhere for a bit that it's so enticing, you know? Like, I'm not sure if how a new archer would beat him outside of a new cavalry that just has like some crazy anti-QSH stat. But I'm not even sure what that would look like in reality. Maybe like some sort of silence on how he deals his damage. That's not a typical silence. It's like an enhanced version for him. That works on like the damage over time thing he does. It's not even damage over time, but yeah. After arc, you're going to try to fight 85. Hopefully they stop hiding in their pass. Well, you'll probably keep open. QSH is just so tanky. Your last KvK was shading 12 to 1. It's tanky. It's dealing damage to everyone around. It's like a napalm, you know? Like he lands and this area gets hit. He just goes boom, and then everything around him is miserable. It's crazy. Achilles will hurt QSH a bit, no? Well, here's the thing, is that Achilles is very hard to invest in. It's a very hard investment, and it doesn't... QSH makes Achilles better, but Achilles doesn't make QSH worse. Does that make sense? QSH makes Achilles stronger, but Achilles doesn't make QSH worse. Yeah, troop type difference too. That is a factor. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing this daily, just sending out 1 March auto barbs. So we need to nerf QSH. It's just his toolkit. It's not even that his numbers are like astronomical. Like he doesn't get like 500% attack or anything. You know, it's just his toolkit itself is crazy. It's a hard command to commit to with the Cav cycle being close. Yeah, 100%. 100% agree. But the problem here, right, is that he does this, you know? He doesn't do anything to QSH. He just does more AoE. So it's what I was saying. It's QSH just enhances him, whereas he doesn't actually make QSH worse. The thing is that QSH is going to get worse over time, though. He'll be an archer version of LC. I mean, I think that QSH is in a different category than LC even. You think the new Cav will be better than Achilles? You got some good reports with him? I think that I do not know. I think if it's single target, it won't be. So I don't know what we're going to expect. I haven't heard any leaks or rumors, so I have no idea if it's thought to be single or not. But I do think if it is single target, it's cooked. But it's tough. So like, here we could talk about this. I'm spending in only ways that I want to spend right now, which is how everyone should. And so I have 609 gold heads, okay? I don't have Achilles, right? And so how am I gonna get Achilles? I'll be out of everything. And then I'd have to get the new Cav after I'm already at 0. And then I'd have to get the new infantry a month later. I don't see the vision for how that's possible. And mind you, I'm lucky enough to have enough to do one commander. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, and they're skipping it. You're thinking that he will have the meta time that LC has. Like, LC has been out for over a year and is still the best commander. A new swap event would be fun. We're not going to get a new swap event, as sad as I am to say it. Go unlock all of them, then wait to see what works better for your March setup. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea for sure. I think it's hard to say. I mean, like you just said, with he'll last as long as LC. LC is still running, like you said, so we don't know what his actual lifespan works out to be. You could argue like a Guan that worked for like 4 freaking days, or 4 days, 4 years. Guan just was never ending. He only ended recently, honestly. Like Ragnar kind of screwed him over. My prediction of the 89 KvK. 89? I actually don't think I've seen... Have I looked at 89? I looked at 79. And I looked at 86. Did I look at 89? 38, 89? You guys are in prep season. If you're in prep season, so I definitely haven't. Let me look at 89. I don't think there's really a good way to make Guan meta. I don't think there's like a way to do it. Alright, so this is 89. Ooh. Little 3 Lions Kingdom. You've got 2.7 bill before KvK. That's pretty powerful. What is... It's 1v3, but 90 stronger. 1.3. 1.9. Pretty strong kingdom. Pretty strong kingdom. They got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4 tier 5s there. 4 tier 5s. 5, 6 tier 5s. And they've got 2 big alliances and a respectable third. Wait, what do I need? I need 89? And you said to look at 90 was the other one? Alright, so we just looked at 89. $100 mil plus in K1 is hurts. Yeah, well, how do you think I feel about fighting 151 mil player? 2.5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tier 5. Pretty much 8, 9. Well, they got the tier 5. I guess the difference is they're going to be a 1 Alliance Kingdom. Oh no, they're 2. Oh wow, this is a 1v3? Your other 2 kingdoms have to be super dead. Other kingdoms gotta be super dead. Otherwise, that is not fair at all. 3851 and then the highest reached. Now I can't look at the rankings, but maybe I could figure this out. 3851. What is this? 49, so 51 is diagonal. Bottom right, yeah. Alright, is it Hero? Is that the guy I'm looking for? He was 154 mil. So he was Bagra. Yeah, this guy lost like 20 mil. The other guy lost like 45 or 40 mil. You got a good group over there. I mean, they won KvK, so unsurprising, I suppose. In terms of reflecting on it, right? You had 5 players at 100 mil at the start of KvK1. That is pretty impressive. Pretty crazy, pretty impressive. I do wonder if I'm gonna have to use AP on this account. Probably not. I'll get 24 from this maybe. Ooh, yeah, I'll get it. You love the gold chest? I don't blame you. I would too. Alright, one more and I'm done on this account. I was like zoning out there. Alright, let's go back to the restart now that we have finished the AP. I just have to make sure I keep moving the stuff along. '52 also has a 210 mil player. Oh, so that must have been an interesting KvK1, huh? This has been a very interesting KvK1. I want to see some of Duck's reports. We were lagging up a storm. You got some good ones. You got some very good ones here. Now, what I am curious about is your Martel. So he does that 4 for the counterattack. That's what I was going to check. I was going to say, it's almost surprising how many people are in these reports and you're still doing well, even though you have less AoE. But that makes sense. Alright. I'm just gonna do barbs. I think that's it. Let's do some barbs. Alright. So I am actually gonna call it here because I have a lot to do today. And then at some point I will be streaming again. Whether I do it today or not is up for question. I've done now 3 streams in like 15 hours, so I probably need to do a video. I haven't done a video in over a week. But I've been doing like 5 streams this week, that's why. But yeah, so thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed the fight. It was something. We got some... Actually, what did I end up gaining? I gained 3 mil KP. It's not terrible. Not terrible. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed me getting some reports. And stay tuned. We got a lot more coming up in the near future, including Zone 6 this week, which I will definitely be scheduled streaming. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.